Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by REC Comics and Collectibles. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me, as always,
Erik Icarus.
My man.
Yeah.
Oh, so I know you loved Robert Pattinson cast as the Batman.
Sure do.
And it's your favorite thing in the
Go
whole
back
wide
and
world.
listen to that.
Yeah, it is
podcast.
titled Erik Loves Robert Pattinson as
Sure
Batman.
do. So on board with that.
Yeah. So with that is going to come the inevitable villains.
Yeah.
Right now, the whispers in the bushes,
Mm-hmm.
the word on the street, the talk of the town is that they're going to probably do another Catwoman
Okay.
and Penguin.
Okay.
There's nothing
I mean,
confirmed.
So that's just what's tentative at the moment.
That's
It's
what's
kinda,
tentative.
Okay. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, we really haven't gotten a Penguin fair shake. I mean, DeVito's was interesting.
I'm not a fan of the Tim Burton movies
You're
at
not.
all,
No.
but one of the things I liked was his weird DeVito. Or his weird DeVito was his weird Penguin. And Penguin being DeVito. I think visually it was interesting. It didn't make much sense to me,
No.
but it looked cool, and it scared me a little.
Sure. But, I mean, I think they did a 180 with his character, because isn't he supposed to be, like, debonair and, like, high society?
He's high society, yeah, but he's not, like, gross. Like, he doesn't have flippers in real life. Like in Tim Burton's, he kind of had flippers, He was eating raw
in the
fish.
animated series, too, though.
He was a little, but he had the Iceberg Lounge, and he was very much an aristocrat.
That's the
doing
word
a
I was
little
looking
dirt,
for. Yeah,
doing a
that's
little
what I was
dirt.
looking for. And Catwoman, okay, cool. I'm okay with it. I feel like it's
Been done to death. Both of those characters. I mean, Gotham really centers, or their focal points in that Gotham TV show that just ended.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't
fair
care
enough.
for it. I didn't watch the last season, and I only got through 1.5 seasons. But
Jeez.
it really was. It didn't resonate with me. But anyway, they did Catwoman a lot in there, and they did Penguin a lot in there, and their Penguin was very interesting.
Okay.
It wasn't much about this dude being a big, overweight guy, but
Right.
he had a limp.
Oh,
that,
he
gave,
limped.
yeah, they gave him a limp
Like
that
a waddle.
like a waddle. So
Did he have flippers?
he did not have flippers, but because of the way he walked, he was trying to work his way up in a crime family. That they called him, they mocked him by calling him
the
Penguin.
Penguin.
So, interesting. I'm fine
Okay.
doing something different. I guess my question to you and to the universe and to our listeners
Right.
is, haven't these characters been done? And-
a lot.
And Batman has arguably the best rogues gallery in
Hands
all
down.
of comic books.
Hands down.
I don't know. Who should we have? Like, I'd like to see somebody new,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Sure.
Or
Something that hasn't been done for a minute.
it hasn't been done for a minute, or something that's been that having Mr. Freeze and not Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze, which was super entertaining.
Very
the suit looked
entertaining.
really cool.
Yeah,
but
the gun was cool.
Yeah, gun was really cool too. But that's not
That's not Mr. Freeze.
what Bruce Timm and his people did in Batman the Animated Series.
Oh my god.
How they elevated the Mr. Freeze character, that version influenced what we read in comics.
Right.
So, again, my question to you is, who would you like to see, or who do you think should get another shake earlier, sooner than later?
I think I might have mentioned this on my on our last Batman one. Riddler. I want the Riddler. I think this is a good way to set up Batman as the detective.
We've got to have that.
We have to have. I know we've had so many incarnations of Batman, and the closest thing we've gotten to him being a detective is the animated show, which actually really played up his detective.
Really well.
Really
well.
So well. And I think if we can get a good Riddler, and him having to actually solve it, and, use his detective brain to do it.
Yeah.
Not like
His detective noggin.
Yeah, and what did he do in the Dark Knight? Didn't he do something with a bullet, finding a fingerprint on a bullet? Or
Yeah,
something?
he reconstructed a bullet out of shards and got a fingerprint off it, which in a movie with a man dressed as a bat fighting crime, I lost my suspension of disbelief on the bullet thing, okay? We never really saw Christian Bale's Batman being very smart. It's like, oh hey, I have this idea, Lucius.
Yeah, whip it up for me.
Be the magical Negro of this story and get me something I can fly. Operation Skyhook or whatever.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
But no. Yeah, so,
I have aggression towards the Dark Knight right now for
no,
some
you
reason.
do. No, you do.
Yeah.
We might actually have to do a show on that. We didn't think the movie held up that well.
Oh.
We said it. But anyway, yeah, Riddler. I want my Riddler. I think there's a good way to do it. I think there's a way to do it because I know they're trying to maybe have this universe still in the DCU, correct?
I mean, it needs to be for us.
Right.
Like, Matt Reeves, please, like, start building this universe. Like, your movies can stand up on their own, and that's fine, and
Right.
they should. Iron Man 1, 2, and 3 stand up on their own.
All the Cap movies.
With
Well,
the
maybe not
exception
with
of
Civil War because
yeah.
that's just Avengers.
Yeah. But they should stand on their own. But, I hear something's going on in Metropolis. Like, I'm
Right.
fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I mean, and also if you're going to bring another, I think Riddler's a good way to do a grounded villain.
Yeah.
And also maybe have it comic booky because I think DC was trying to maybe make it too grounded in reality. And what we want is like, then I think they went overboard with it with Justice League.
Yeah.
Like, just make it a CGI
Bonanza.
bomb. Yeah.
But don't pay anybody too much because
Yeah.
we can't really afford to make this the Avengers.
Exactly. And I think what would make it even a little darker is maybe throw in Victor Zsasz as like your kind of.
You and your Victor
I'm
Zsasz,
telling
man.
you, there's a way, and that shows what kind of universe this is going to be.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's the guy. He's like, he's like the second guy. Like, the one tier down from the Riddler.
Yeah.
Like, or maybe he's like, that's the guy he catches in the first 10 minutes. Of the
Yeah,
movie.
sure.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
He's not.
He's not the big bad. He's just like setting up Batman. Like, I have to deal with really crazy people.
Dude, it's so crazy. There's 3 iterations of Victor Zsasz
Really?
in the film media.
What?
Arrow had his Victor Zsasz because Arrow was basically Batman. Victor Zsasz is in Batman Begins. He's on the stand and he has the notches.
Oh my God, you're
It's
right.
Victor Zsasz,
You're
yeah.
absolutely right. Yeah,
And then he was in Gotham as well. So they have actually put that character to use,
Damn.
but just nobody's really knocked it out of the
Okay.
Nobody's really knocked it out of the park and made him stand out.
Those would be my 2. That's how I'd want this to start off as.
Okay.
Hard-boiled detective noir.
Okay.
I
I agree with you very much on both of those characters just because I want to see them done with some justice. But I think ultimately what's going to make it sing, and if you're trying to get people on board with yet another Batman, we have to have him fight somebody.
Sure. Yeah, those 2 probably not much of a match for Batman.
Yeah, not much. But I think you do the League of Assassins, not the League of Shadows, so that you can you can set up Lady Shiva.
Cool.
So you have him fight a woman who is just his equal, if not better.
Yeah.
Because she's willing to cross that line.
Exactly.
I think that there's room in there for that because then you can introduce, again, we can have the Faceless Army of ninjas.
Sure. Yeah.
We can have him do some fighting, and then maybe he's trying to, and maybe it's the Riddler who's hired them.
Oh.
I would like to see him being
Okay.
tested physically and mentally.
For sure.
Because we have yet to have that done
It's either
in the film media.
Right.
I think that would be a cool way to kind of start it off and keep it cheap.
Sure.
Let's,
for sure.
Yeah, let's keep it cheap. Let's spend $50 million on this movie,
Yep.
and then it's going to make you at least $350 million just
easily.
off of the name.
Exactly.
And then if it's good, you could get your good money.
Exactly. There's no reason this should not be a $1 billion franchise.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. DC, this is like I think this is like your last shot for a while. If you don't hit this out with Batman, you're in trouble.
I trust Matt Reeves.
I do too.
I trust Matt Reeves.
I do too.
I think he's a fine filmmaker, and I just hope he's listening to an extent. Like,
Sure.
have your vision, but like, give us what we want.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, don't I want to take Batman and I want to put him on his head, and I want to. No. I don't need you to be smart. I need you to be clever.
There you go.
And there's a
I
difference.
Love that. I love
okay?
that, bro. I love that.
But I would like to see that. But I do want to see him fight some powers. Do you think we'll ever get another Freeze or even ever a Clayface?
I mean,
I don't know.
I can see. Definitely not this first movie.
No, don't be stupid.
I could see maybe third movie. We maybe get our Freeze or our Clayface or who's another crazy villain like that.
I would be very interested in seeing the Man Bat.
Ooh,
If I'm being honest
I
with
mean,
you.
that would be pretty awesome. I don't think your casual moviegoer would go for it.
No, but they did do this thing in comics where Ra's al Ghul uses the Man-Bat formula for ninjas.
Okay.
So like we see them a lot.
Okay.
We see them a lot. Like
that's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, you know, and then that way we have our League of Assassins, and then we see them again later.
Sure.
You know, where they're doing, DNA from Shiva because she was his best fighter, and, Man-Bats to give them powers.
Yeah.
Because I even think you have Bruce lose to Lady Shiva.
Oh, big time. He loses to her in the comics, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's no better for their fight. There's that much, you know. Like, she knows when to get out. She's not trying to kill Batman. One, because she probably has orders not to kill him.
Well, for sure.
Let's be real. You know? Because Ra's still has, at the very least, Ra's will try to put his essence into that body someday.
There you go.
But I would like to see Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Like you can
do it.
And you can do Man-Bat and Killer Croc in the same thing. Have that be connected somehow.
There you go.
You know, do it before Marvel gets another crack at the Lizard.
Oh man.
You know, make it your own thing. Now we already have a Croc from Suicide Squad. Just use that dude because he looked great.
He was fine.
Which was a lot of practical effects too. That wasn't CG. I was so impressed by that.
I was really impressed because I remember seeing the press photo, the promo photo with him. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
I was a little scared, but then I saw the movie. I was like, wow, that's one of the best parts of the movie. Was
the
his
way
design.
He looked. Yeah,
his
the way he looked.
I don't care for his character being this pseudo gangster watching BET and spouting slang.
BET.
Like wow.
KFC. It's like, come on, guys. There's some. Are there some characters you think that they're just never going to be able to do?
Oh man, I want to say no.
Yeah,
I think if they can pull this first movie off, because the reason I'm saying this is because never in a million years would I have thought that you could give me a talking tree and a talking raccoon and make me love it.
Make you love it, make you sad with it. In Endgame, when Thanos is raining fire on them from the ship, and like you see Rocket go onto Groot to like shield him, I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Why do I care this much about that?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's so ridiculous, but they made it work. That's why I'm like, I don't see, there's no reason you can't have these crazy Clayface and Killer, like another Killer Croc if you want, or Man-Bat, do it.
DC, listen to what I'm telling you. We need the Bat family. We need Robins and Nightwing and Bat women and Bat girls of different ilks.
Yes.
And then you're doing Teen Titans on your streaming service, but I don't know anybody who's watching it. I don't know anybody.
I don't either.
It. So I hear it's good.
Really?
I hear it's good, but I'm just not paying for another streaming service. But that's another show. And then we need the Batman Deathstroke fight at some point in our lives.
You gave us this awesome Deathstroke in your universe, and we saw him for 2 seconds.
Yeah, Joe Manganiello.
Yeah, I think that's perfect casting.
He looks great.
Jacked, tall.
Handsome.
Yeah, he'll kill you. Yeah, he looks like Slade. He sounds like Slade would sound too. I think.
Yeah,
he's got a very commanding voice.
Manu Bennett played him in Arrow, and he was fantastic.
Yeah.
A little overacted in some scenes, but for the most part, it was so good, and I was so happy to have that character because he's always so good. Yeah. When he's in a Bat he's in a Bat book.
There you go.
I want to see Batgirl. I want to see all of the breadcrumbs and then try to get there.
There you go.
Like give Matt Reeves all of the money and let's try to build this universe.
Yeah, give it. I feel like he knows what he wants to do, as long as DC just backs off him.
Yeah.
Let him do. That's why Marvel has succeeded.
Yes.
They trusted these essentially no-name directors.
Yeah.
They gave him these franchises and watched it blossom.
Yeah.
DC, you're giving these more higher-paid directors restrictions.
Yeah.
And you see what happens. So, I don't know. I think DC. I think this could be your redemption.
It's gotta happen. Redemption. It's gotta happen. I want to see a better-looking Batmobile.
Yeah, I mean, I get the Tumbler was supposed to be more grounded, tactical. And I get it, but I want I don't know, the Batman from the Batfleck. I didn't mind that.
I liked it.
Batmobile. Yeah.
I liked it because it was kind of a blend of the Tumbler and then something sleek from like the Schumacher movies.
There you go.
You know, where I was like, oh, this is futuristic.
Right.
Like I actually enjoyed that.
It was
one better
okay,
than the
but
Tumbler.
I know what you mean. I don't understand why they don't go and look at the comic books.
Yeah.
That's your storyboard right there.
Jim Lee's Hush art, and then when they're in the Batcave, like you see all of those Batmobiles
Oh, really?
on like a rotating like carousel type
that's
thing.
cool.
Like it's just like, oh, I drive this right now. You know. Ooh, Kevin Smith. You haven't read Cacophony yet, have you?
I've not.
God, I need to see if I can find it. And I'll send it home with you because his villain Onomatopoeia would be interesting.
We talked about that.
Yeah,
and
he would be very interesting to see live action. That would be a good one. That would be a really good one to have with the Riddler and Onomatopoeia.
there you go.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
Huh. That might be
the
worth looking into.
yes.
You know. I'd like to see Poison Ivy again at some point.
Sure.
She deserves another shake.
She deserves a fair shake.
Another shake of the tree. Don't get me wrong. What's her name?
Uma
Thurman.
Yeah.
That's the movie I thought she's looked the best in. I think she looked amazing as that character.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's not an unattractive woman, but I'm just saying, as a boy, I was like, wow, like
that's a femme fatale right there.
that was a femme fatale.
Yeah,
I was very into her character. She was sexy without like showing cleavage.
Right.
You know, yes, that like cat suit was very form fitting, but we need a strong I liked the power she represented.
Yeah, exactly.
And like that's how you hit that girl power moment for the guys who are reluctant is you give them a strong character that is unrelenting.
There you go.
And
like on the show that shall not be named, Brienne.
Yeah.
That is my idea of a strong female character. Or Scarlett Johansson and
oh yeah. Yeah, Black Widow. I didn't know I was gonna like Black Widow as much
right.
on the big screen.
For sure.
Yeah.
And even Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She was great. And of course Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Great.
Oh, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Yeah. That's you guys got that going for you. You need to start getting these movies out because, I can't imagine she's just gonna wait around forever.
Yeah, right.
Because they should be, in my opinion, in pre-production
on the third Wonder Woman
by the end of this year.
We should have already seen Wonder Woman.
Because it's done. It's done.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, it was supposed to come out in June, and they pushed it to next June because they couldn't get their reasoning was that we didn't get the weekend we wanted in 2019, so we'll do it in 2020.
That makes no sense. That is
you had a very strong opportunity to go boom Aquaman, boom Shazam, boom Wonder Woman 2, and they
screwed it up.
They screwed it up because nothing big is coming out the end of July.
Right. Because Spider-Man would have already been out for
a couple weeks. Yeah. Because Spider-Man comes out, I think they bumped it to July 2nd, moved it up.
Moved it up, okay.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Again, I don't know what they're doing over there, man. I really don't.
I
will be bummed if they, who my perfect casting for Penguin is?
Who's your perfect?
Patton Oswalt. I'm halfway joking about that. He's I think he looks the part. I don't know about his acting chops, but I think he looks the part.
I'm not super into his acting. I love it when he's on talk shows.
Sure,
he's great at anecdotes. I'm not a fan of his stand-up, to be honest.
Really? Oh,
yeah, doesn't do anything for me.
His stand-ups, I like it.
I just love how nerdy he is and how he's like...
unapologetically nerdy.
And, he's a reoccurring character on My Little Pony. I watch it with my daughter, and he shows up several times. He's even had his own little story arc. As this character, I can't remember the character's name. They're all crazy. There's one that's Fizzle Pop Berry Twist. It's hard to remember. But Patton Oswalt, I don't like him as an actor.
Right.
But
he was great in this movie called Young Adult.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He was really good in that. Yeah. But other than that, I know him from Blade Trinity.
Blade Trinity, bro. Yeah, he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I liked his character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He was funny in that. Sure.
Yeah, he was solid.
Again, I was kind of halfway joking. I just think he kind of looks the part.
Did you ever see the filibuster from...
that
Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
But I don't know. I don't know who would be a good Penguin, but the way you're describing the Gotham Penguin, that's kind of cool. Like, maybe it's more real. Like, oh, wow, it's because of his limp that he's the Penguin.
Yeah.
I don't think they should go that real for the movie.
Yeah.
Because, we want it to be fantastical and completely crazy.
Yeah, like I want it to be a little grounded, but also have like peaks of weird or science fiction.
There you go.
You know,
I mean, I don't know who you'd get for a penguin. Maybe he doesn't need to be. Well, he needs to be like the comic book character.
who do you
We
like?
want that.
Who do you like for Catwoman?
Man. Who plays Jean Grey in the X-Men movies?
Sophie Turner.
I'm just joking.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God! You know who would have been a really good Penguin?
Who?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh my God!
He
dude.
would have been because he would have been menacing.
Yeah.
Which I want my Penguin is the politician club owner.
Yeah.
So great at smoozing, but then if you got to get taken in the back, and if Oswald's got to talk to you, you're not going to enjoy it.
Oh man.
That's what I want. I don't want my Penguin to be this like pushover. Oh, I only rely on muscle. I want him to be a kingpin.
There you go.
Not quite the kingpin's strength and all of that stuff, but I want him to have that air about him.
There you go.
Yes.
Oh man,
that's what I
that's
want.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, like he wears that ridiculous hat to throw you off.
Right.
He walks that way to throw you
right.
off.
He Kaiser Soze's.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, to where maybe even Bruce isn't even on the Penguin.
Yeah.
Batman's not even interested in the Penguin.
Exactly. Because he's like, oh, who cares?
Yeah, he's a
low level. Yeah.
He's trying to be a politician, and he just owns this lounge,
exactly.
this ritzy lounge. Like, dude, I would love that.
Oh, dude.
I would love that. Sorry, that
that was cool.
I didn't mean to jump in on your account.
No, man. That's. Now I kind of want to see that. Let's get a hold of Matt Reeves.
Okay, there you go. Like, I just want to walk on cameo. I don't have to say anything. I can be shot by the Penguin. I don't care. I just want to be here. It would be a dream come true to be in a comic book movie. Walk on.
I don't know, man. I don't know who I mean, I feel like Marvel has scooped up a lot of these amazing female actors. It's
years ago, I believe for Spider-Man 4, Sam Raimi, the idea was that they were going to do Morbius and Black Cat, and Elijah Dushku was being talked to be Black Cat.
I can see it.
I could see her being Catwoman now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want someone super young. We want someone that's in their 30s.
That has experience.
There you go.
Of everything about Catwoman, it's her experience that she projects. That she's not just winging it out there.
Right.
Like she's made mistakes, but she's learned from them.
Just
she's
like a cat.
Yes.
Like a real cat.
Better.
Exactly.
She didn't need 9 lives yet, you know?
Oh, God.
But I would like to see Elijah Dushku in that role.
Yeah.
Just because I thought she would have been an amazing Black Cat at that age. Because not that she's old by any means.
No.
But she's a little older than the way Robert Pattinson looks.
Sure, there you go.
So she would, and I'm fine with her being older.
Sure.
But I want her to be around for a while. And not like she's gonna die. I don't mean anything like that. But
we know.
I want that.
You want some longevity for their characters.
Yes. I want Batman 6 to be the win.
There you go.
You know?
If you cast someone who's 45, by the time the franchise wraps up, she'll be almost 60.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So if you cast someone in their early mid-30s, perfect.
Yeah.
Then we kind of age with the character,
which I dig. Yeah. I dig a lot.
Man.
Who else would be good for a female for a Catwoman?
Again, I'm telling you, man, Marvel just really.
Oh my God! You know what would be the worst?
What?
Is if they did like cast Kristen Stewart. Jesus Christ. Just Matt Reeves just really giving it to the Twilight haters.
I think at that point I'd be completely on board. I'm like, I gotta see this train wreck.
Yeah, this is just gonna be ridiculous.
I gotta see this.
Oh God, that would be flipping hilarious.
I think you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I think she's got the look, and I think she's got the acting chops. Amelia Clark.
Oh yeah.
She can do it. She can if she maybe packed on a little lean muscle, because she can be intimidating.
Yeah, I mean,
and she can be sultry too.
Yeah.
You know,
Terminator Genesis. She had some muscle to her. I thought.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think that, and then I think she kind of looks like Selena Kyle.
A little bit, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I think
she's really short though, but not that they can't
fix that. They do that with Tom Cruise on
That's
the
true.
dude.
Yeah, they did it with Kit Harington in the show that shall not be named.
Is he really that short?
Dude, he's super short.
Like me and you, short or shorter?
Sansa's taller than him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe it's the heel she's in, but like, she's not like he's not bigger than her.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Amelia Clarke. I would like that, and then not like any of those guys need to work ever again.
Right, right.
I would love. I mean, there you go. Those are the people who aren't tapped for Marvel movies.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right. Just get the Thrones cast.
Grab some Thrones people. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I could be all right with that.
I like that.
But a Penguin, I'm drawing a blank, dude.
Yeah. It's too bad. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody interesting. Like DC should just start picking up all of like they'll get all the villains that have died in Marvel movies. Like they just go grab those guys and recycle them. You know. Well, I think that's our show for today.
Yeah.
I had heard that news and I thought it was interesting who could be, what we could get, and what we want to see. I don't need another Joker right away.
No,
I really
I'm
don't.
good on that. We're already getting this Joaquin Phoenix one that apparently has no ties to the DCU.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it looks amazing.
It looks cool.
It looks like an awesome character study, but in this world of connected universes, this really doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they just need a guru. Just gotta fix it.
Yeah. Yep. But
yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for listening today. I don't think there was much I could learn. I don't know about you, my friend.
I'm learning that Matt Reeves, man, the heat is on. The H is O, baby.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I learned that when I don't learn something, Erik does. Okay? Guys, if you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. Leave us a review. Give us a like. Tell your friends. Check us out on Instagram at REC Comics. Shoot us a DM. Let us know, hey, this guy should be Penguin, or this person should be Catwoman, or this is a villain. How did you idiots not think about this?
Exactly.
Let us have it. Let us have it. Let us know you're watching. Or listening, I guess.
There you go.
Watching later. For the REC podcast, I have been your host, Roman Chavez.
Still Eric Icarus.
And thanks for listening.